From Turtletown, USA, Churubusco, Indiana, it's Westview Warrior Basketball on LaGwanamedia.com. This is Jerry Hosteller along with Dan Byler, courtside in the Churubusco gym. And tonight it's the Churubusco Eagles as they open their season by hosting the Westview Warriors. The Warriors under first-year head coach Chandler Pribble will be playing in their third game of the season, and they have split their first two games, beating the Bethany Christian Bruins 61-47 in their opener, and then were defeated by Northridge a week ago tonight in a tightly contested game on the Westview hardwood. That game went right down to the buzzer with a Brady Yoder three-pointer. Would be clanging off the rim at the buzzer, giving Northridge a win 63-61. Dan?
Okay, tonight's game sponsor is Weaver Furniture Sales with two locations in Shipshewana, south of US 20 on County Road 75 North and in the Davis Mercantile on Main Street in downtown Shipshewana. Our pregame sponsor is J&R Solutions, providing unlimited high-speed internet no matter where you live. Call 574-349-7673. The halftime sponsor is Pizza Depot, 104 South Jefferson Street in Millersburg, featuring Chili Dog Pizza as their Pizza of the Month during December. This evening's game is also brought to you by Dale's Dependable Handyman Service. Call Dale at 260-463-3970. By Tiffany's Restaurant on East Lake Street in Topeka. Stutzman Power Equipment on US 20 West in Shipshewana. By Height Auto Body, US 20 West in LaGrange. By Freedom Finish Works in Topeka. Also by Dry Forest Wood Products on County Road 675 West in Shipshewana. By LaGwana, your local creative services provider. By Animal Care Clinic of Topeka, located right across from the Topeka Sale Barn on East Lake Street. Also avail portable toilet and sink rentals, daily, weekly, or monthly rentals. By Jerry's Standard Service in Middlebury. By Topeka Pharmacy, 101 North Main in downtown Topeka. Also the Van Buren Hotel at Shipshewana, located north of town on State Road 5. By Emma Warehouse. See them for Valspar paint and painting supplies in downtown Emma. And by Ben's Pretzels, located south of Shipshewana on State Road 5. Tonight's game is a presentation of LaGwana Media and the IHSAA Champions Network. And we'll be right back after this short timeout to talk to head coach Chandler Pribble.
Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana invites you to visit their expanded showroom filled with a complete line of solid hardwood custom-made furniture for your entire home. You'll also find a wide selection of recliners, couches, chairs, and many more home furnishings to suit anyone's taste. Weaver Furniture, located just south of US Highway 20 on County Road 75 North. Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana, family-owned and operated since 1989.
Chandler Pribble. And Chandler, before we talk about tonight's game with Churubusco, let's talk about that last game with Northridge, a hard-fought battle, great basketball game. It's early in the season. I thought your kids played really well against a 4A school.
Yeah, it was good for me and the coaching staff to see that our guys had that type of fight in them. We were impressed with their fight. We still, we struggled against their run and jump and a little bit against their 1-3-1. And we're still adjusting to the pace that we want to play. Sometimes we take not good shots because of the pace we're playing, so we got to get a little bit smarter. But that's something that's going to take a little bit of time. But overall, we were happy with what we saw from our group.
Well, especially the second half. It looks like your kids gained some confidence in that second half and thought, hey, we can stay with these guys.
Yeah, and that's this is a group that most of them played the varsity last year. Some of them not significant minutes though. So that was their first time playing against somebody who I think is going to be good, and able to see that they can stand toe-to-toe with a team like that. So that was good for them, I think, as a group.
Right. And, of course, Brady had a great game, 29 points. But another thing that's impressed us is the scoring's been pretty balanced. I mean, you had, two other guys in double digits, and before that it was 4. So you got to be happy with that.
Yeah, I think we're a team that moves the ball and shares it pretty well. Now, Brady's a guy that can create his own shot, really well, I think. So So it makes sense that he's going to maybe get a little bit more than some other guys. But as a group, we share the ball well. So it just kind of depends on who's open whenever the ball gets rotated around for who's going to get the points in that game.
So you did have experience playing against some pretty tall guys, 6'7" and 6'8", I believe, Northridge. And I thought the kids did pretty well with that, too. How were you pleased with their performance against a bigger, individual like that?
Yeah, so obviously, we're giving up a bunch of size, but what we did was we fronted the post, and then we had backside help, and I thought both parts of that were pretty good. Wiley was the guy that guarded it most of the time, and he did a good job working hard, fronting the post, and he played almost the entire game. But then our guys were smart on the backside help. It didn't matter who it was back there. They were active, and they were towards the ball, and then they were back towards their guy, kind of making the pass a little bit more unsure. I was pleased with the way that we fought there.
It was kind of a game of runs where we'd get the momentum, and then Northridge would come back and get the momentum. But it was kind of a fast-paced game. But your guys still look pretty fresh at the end of the game. So do you feel like they're in pretty decent shape for this early in the season?
Yeah, we do a lot of stuff where we're going up and down, and if we have a day where we're more half court, then we'll do some running before we shoot free throws and things like that. So that way we feel like we are still getting in better shape every day. But also we had two of the guys that play a lot of minutes for us, Wade and Jethro, were in foul trouble, and because of that we were able to play Owen and Camden a little bit more. So some guys got breaks when they don't maybe typically get breaks, and I think that maybe helped in the long run.
Okay, tonight you have Churubusco, first conference game of the year. What do you look for? I know they haven't even played yet, so you haven't really had a chance to scout them or anything, but what do you look for against Churubusco tonight?
They have at least one guy I know of that's got some good size, 6'3", 6'4", and really strong, which is different than how we guarded Northridge's big, because he wasn't really strong, but he was 6'7" and really long. So it was a little bit easier for Wiley to maybe push him out of the way a little bit, because Wiley might have had a little more strength. Here it'll be a little bit different. But that'll kind of be the challenge for us if we can handle that, and we don't know what they're going to throw at us defensively. So far we've basically seen man-to-man, and that's about it, a little bit of 2-3 zone. So we don't know if we'll see a box and one, if we'll see a 2-3 zone, a 1-3. We're not sure. So once we see that, we'll be able to kind of adjust and figure out what the game's going to look like.
And speaking about defenses, Northridge did switch it up a couple of times in that game, and I thought your guys adjusted really well.
Yeah, whenever they went to a 2-3 zone, and I think that was in the first half, we adjusted well. We got 3 or 4 good shots. I think we maybe only scored on one of them, but we got the ball in the center of the defense, and we were able to move the ball pretty well. So I was pleased with what our looks were.
I tell you, that's a mark of a good, well-coached team.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Okay, what about the health of your team? Anybody under the weather or anything, or any injuries during practice this week?
Thankfully, we don't have to talk about COVID as much as what we have, and we don't have any issues with that right now. But Wade was sick earlier in the week. He's been back the last few days, and we're going to play him as if he's fine, and we'll probably sub him out a little bit more than normal. But he's still going to start for us, and we're not going to change anything that way.
Is the starting lineup the same as it was last game then?
Yes.
All right. Good luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you.
That was Chandler Pribble, the head basketball coach of the Westview Warriors. We'll be back with more from Churubusco High School, getting set for the Churubusco Eagles and Westview Warriors. Back right after this 1-minute timeout. Thanks a lot.
Tiffany's Restaurant on East Lake Street, Topeka. Mouth-watering home-cooked goodness, all in a friendly down-home atmosphere among friends and neighbors. Different daily specials, all-you-can-eat fish twice a week, scrumptious buffets featuring our fried chicken, and then finish it off with a slice of fresh-baked pie. Eat in our large dining room or carry out at 260-593-2988, and now offering delivery within 10 miles of Topeka.
Are you looking for unlimited high-speed internet? With no contract and no credit check. No matter where you live, it's available. Bringing America together. J&R Solutions, Internet Service Provider. Call them at 574-349-7673. And we're back at Churubusco High School, where it'll be the Westview Warriors and the Churubusco Eagles doing battle here tonight. Both varsity teams have been out getting in their pregame warm-ups. Chandler Pribble's Westview Warriors has returned to their locker room for last-minute instructions. But before we talk about the upcoming varsity game tonight, Dan, come on in and give us a little synopsis of what happened earlier.
Well, looked like we were going to be with Busco to start with about halfway through the first quarter. I think we were at 7-7, or they might have been up by 2, 7-9. And then all of a sudden, they just went on a tear. They got free an awful lot. Busco did.
Right. And we're talking about the JV, by the way. I don't think I ever mentioned what we.
Yeah. And but anyway, I think they went on a 12-0 run to end the quarter. So we were down 7-19 at the end of one. Got outscored 21-12 in the second quarter. Outscored 14-10 in the third quarter. We did finally outscore them in the fourth quarter, 15-9. But we ended up losing by 19. The final score, 63-44. Our leading scorers tonight were freshman Mylan Miller had 15 and junior Micah Miller had 12. And one of their guys, 5'11", Joey Taylor, as a junior, had 28 points, including he hit 3 threes in a row at one point in the second quarter. I think he was feeling it. But they got a lot of breakaway fast break layups, and then they also did a nice job of working the ball. Again, I'm talking about the Eagles. We sort of seem to struggle just about everywhere. Busco is playing very tenacious defense, and so yeah, we had a hard time getting going, and looked like the Eagles were having a lot of fun out there. I was not expecting this after last year. They just didn't have much on the JV, if I remember right, like nothing.
No, but like you alluded to, and we were talking about it during the JV game, they do have a lot of players that play both, or are listed on the varsity roster, as well as playing a lot of JV minutes. And I even mentioned that a lot of those players who were in that JV game looked like they were ready to be on the varsity this year. So
well, that's the one kid that hit those 3 threes, and he was ball handler, and he was everywhere,
right,
on those fast break layups. And I'm thinking, my gosh, if this kid's playing JV, I wonder what they got up top, because again, last couple of years Busco has really struggled having much of anything. I mean, the couple of years before that, when they had Landon Johnson and Paul, and they had a loaded team for 2 or 3 years, and in fact, I think COVID year they thought they were going to go a ways, and then of course the year-end tournament got taken away from them, and but still, even the next year they still did all right. But it was, and then since then the last 2 years they had really struggled. So it'll be interesting to see what they've got tonight.
Right. Yeah, we already see some familiar faces out there warming up for the Busco varsity that we saw playing in that JV contest. But and once again tonight, Dan, we see more size on the Busco side, like we did against Northridge the other night. And that's always going to be a challenge for us this year, unless one of these guys goes through a growth spurt in the next 3 or 4 months. But you don't look for that.
Well, and even if they go through a growth spurt, we don't have a whole lot of bulk anywhere. So,
right.
So if they just stretch up, it's still going to be a problem. So.
Right.
But, they have 2 6'4" guys listed on the roster. Hulsenbeck, I think I remember him from last year. And let's see, who's the other 6'4" kid? Hartsock. He's a sophomore. Hulsenbeck's a junior. So
they're both starters, so they'll both be in there at the same time. And I think we'll probably, as they do most places, have the national anthem here in a few seconds, and then we'll get right into the starting lineups following the national anthem. The Busco Eagles are coached by Shannon Beard. He's 3-20 in his second year at the helm of the Churubusco Eagles, who, like Dan alluded to, is going through some rebuilding now since they're good teams a few years back. Let's pause now for our national anthem. Okay, we're getting set now for our starting lineups, and we'll introduce them as they come out here tonight. The Warriors off to our right, dressed in their red road uniforms with gold numbers and black trim. Churubusco off to our left in their white uniforms, home uniforms, of course. Jethro Hostetler is the first one out for Westview, followed by Brady Yoder. Wiley Minix, averaging 13.2 points per game. Brady leading the team with 22.5 point per game average. Wade Springer, 5'11 junior, and Wiley Minix, number 15, along with Luke Helmuth, round out the starting lineup for the Westview Warriors. And now for the Churubusco Eagles. They'll go at one guard with 5'10 junior Caden Ummel, number 4. Number 5 is Braden Bianski, the 5'10 sophomore. Number 11 is 6'4 sophomore Ethan Hartsock. Next out will be Andrew Rapp, a 6'1 senior, their lone senior in their starting lineup and on their varsity roster. And Gavin Hulsenbeck, 6'4 junior, rounds out the starting lineup for Coach Beard and his Busco Eagles. So the Warriors will be going for their second victory of the young season in Busco in its initial appearance in the 2022-23 campaign, as they were supposed to place South or
somebody that went on
south of Fort Wayne, South Adams, I think.
Okay, and they went on still playing football?
I believe so, yeah.
All
so
right.
they postponed that game until later in the season. It was Adams Central, I'm sorry. Yeah, Adams Central. So this will be the first game of the season for the Churubusco Eagles. Meeting at center court is Jethro Hostetler along with Gavin Hulsenbeck, and the tip is controlled by Busco. With the ball in the backcourt is Braden Bianski. He'll go right side on the pass to Hartsock. Quick feed inside. Shots missed underneath by Ummel. And back come the Warriors. Brady Yoder takes it all the way to the hole, puts it up, misses a shot. Looked like he might have been fouled. No call. Hartsock brings it back. Off in the corner. Shots up and good on a three-pointer by Bianski. 3-0 Churubusco with just 40 seconds gone in this ball game. With the ball, Helmuth. He'll get it to Brady Yoder.
So they have a 1-3-1 zone, I think, what they're playing out there. So hitting the three will help out with that.
And just as you say that, Wiley Minix hits it from the corner left side. Back comes Churubusco now. Bianski with the ball. Goes right side with it to Andrew Rapp. Now into the hands of Ummel. Intercepted. Good anticipation by Jethro Hostetler. Down to Minix. He puts a shot up on a reverse layup. Misses, but he'll get 2 shots from the charity stripe.
Foul's going to be called on 5'10 junior Caden Ummel. It'll be the first foul called on either team. Minix with a 3 so far. Chance to add a couple here from the free throw line.
Minix, the second leading scorer on the Warriors at 13.2 points per game, gets his free throw. And he'll get one more. So right now, as it stands, he has all 4 of the Westview points. And now all 5 as he hits both free throws.
Westview with their first lead tonight.
5-3 ball game, 6:45 to go opening quarter. With the ball, Braden Bianski. Ball stolen away by Helmuth. Luke gets it up to Minix again, and he puts it up and in.
And now he's got points from everywhere. 3, a 2, and a couple free throws.
So it's Wiley Minix 7 and Churubusco 3 at this point. Feed goes to the free throw line. With the ball is Hartsock. Now he gets it into the hands of Bianski. He'll go right side with it. Now the lob inside of their big guy. Turnaround jumper inside's good by Hulsenbeck.
It was a nice play by Hulsenbeck. Got the ball spun inside. It's going to be awfully hard for us to stop that.
Warriors up by 2 with the basketball. Ball blocked out of bounds as Ethan Hartsock got in the air and slapped it away from Luke Helmuth, who is driving the baseline on the left side. Luke inbounds to Brady underneath, and he's got a chance for the free throw as he cans the shot right underneath the basket off the right side.
That's a pretty sweet move there by Yoder. He just stepped around his man. He was wide open right in front of the basket.
Well done. Brady, his first 2 tonight. Chance to complete the old-fashioned three-point play now. Shots up and spins out. No good, and the rebound's yanked down by Andrew Rapp, a 6'1 senior. He underhands it into the hands of Caden Hummel. Hummel tries to set it up outside. He'll take it right side all the way down to the baseline. Jumper from 15 is good. Nothing but net.
Hummel scores. He's got playing with 2 fouls already. He has the only fouls called tonight yet.
9-7. Westview holds on to that slim 2-point lead with 5:20 to go first quarter. From the left side is Wiley, and he's hit from now both sides of the three-point shot in the corner.
I think if I was a coach, I'd rethink that 1-3-1 strategy.
Maybe so.
Wiley says, I'll sit in the corners and take this. Oh, that time, nice weak side help or backside help.
Good job by Springer coming across. Once again, Minix for 3, and he hits again. He's got the hot hand in the early going, and now Churubusco wants to talk things over. Timeout on the court, 4:51 to go, first quarter. Westview 15, Churubusco 7. We'll be back right after this full timeout. It'll be 60 seconds.
Home improvement supplies for your home, RV, or manufactured home don't have to cost an arm and a leg. Here's a secret the big box stores don't want you to know. Emma Warehouse has the products you need at below retail prices, including windows, doors, trim, furnaces, flooring, hardware, paint, and more. Emma Warehouse is located 6 miles west of LaGrange in downtown Emma. Call 260-593-2769 for more information.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 rated reliability of Kubota compact tractors so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 84 months and save up to $1,400.
We're back at Churubusco High School. The Warriors have jumped out to an 8-point lead over Busco in the early going, 15-7, 4:50 to go in the first quarter.
And all but 2 of those points coming from Wiley.
Wiley's been hot in the early going of the first quarter, halfway through it. With the ball, Andrew Rapp. He'll get it to Hummel. Hummel way out at the center court stripe, being hawked there on defense by Wade Springer. Bounce pass right side to Rapp. Rapp takes it up top, and he'll feed Bianski. Drives the lane, then feeds it right side to Hartsock. That ball stolen away. Once again, on the steal is Springer. Brady at the free throw line. Puts it up, hits the back of the iron, bounces back out. Andrew Rapp grabs the rebound for Busco. 4 minutes now to go in the first quarter. Ball tipped and goes into the Westview bench. It'll stay in the possession of Churubusco.
I think it feels like Busco's not doing a real good job with passing, sort of lazy passes.
Right. First substitution of the game, Camden Yoder enters the contest for Westview. With the ball, Hummel for Busco. He'll get it out front to Bianski. Bianski takes it on the wing right side and bounce passes it up top to Hartsock. He drives it into the lane and shoots it out right side. Back to Hummel, now up top to Bianski. The lob inside is recovered and grabbed, and then the shot from the left side corner by Rapp is no good, but chased down by Hulsenbeck. 3 in the air and good by Hummel, his first 3 of the night, and that pulls Busco back within 5 now. Brady Yoder out front. He'll give it to Camden Yoder. Now Wiley Minix from the right side puts it in. His 4th 3 in the first quarter.
He's had 4 so far this year, 3 against Bethany, 1 against Northridge.
16 points? Is that right?
Yeah, he's got all but 2 of our points.
Oh, my
16.
goodness.
Yeah, so he's on pace for when we still got 3 minutes to go in the first quarter.
I know. This is crazy. Driving to the basket looked like a traveling violation. No whistle. Up to Luke on the fast break, and he puts it in off the glass and good.
And Wiley Minix got the steal there. He just took it away from Hulsenbeck as he turned.
He's doing everything tonight.
Yeah.
20-10, Westview up 10. Driving to the hoop is Bianski. Tries to lay it off the front of the rim. No good. Brady Yoder quickly. Westview in transition again, and Minix puts it up and in.
I'm going to need another line here to start putting his shots in.
I think so. 22-10. Wiley Minix, yes, has 18 of his team's 22 points. Hartsock gives up top to Hummel. Hummel drives the lane, has it stolen away by Camden Yoder to Brady Yoder. Brady in transition. He puts it up and good. Another timeout's going to be called by Busco. Shannon Beard, their head coach, wants to talk things over. 24-10. Westview up 14. Minute 57 to go, first quarter. We'll be back right after this 30-second timeout.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirits, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
I assume so.
And we're back at Busco. 30-second timeout. Just finishing up here. Westview has gone out to a commanding 24-10 lead here in the first quarter.
So 24 points. We still have 2 minutes to go, so we've scored 24 points in 6 minutes.
We'll probably score over 100 tonight.
Well, let's not. I mean, at this rate we will, but
yeah, things will probably change as adjustments are made.
We forced 6 turnovers, which has helped immensely.
Now we're putting on some pressure. Jansky will bring it up for Busco. Across the timeline, and he looks right side, goes that way to Rapp. Rapp drives it toward the basket, puts it up, misses a shot. And Brady Yoder grabs a rebound, but now we have a
not sure what he's going to
scuffle
call
on the floor. It's going to be a held ball.
Yeah, I wasn't sure that. I was afraid Brady was going to end up getting pushed out of bounds and be called for an out of bounds, but I guess we'll take that as a.
Westview will inbound on the alternating possession.
Owen Brill checked in there a little bit ago, so.
And he's number 25. Shot short this time by Minix, and that's his first miss of the night.
It is.
Dan?
Yeah, I wasn't going to say anything. I didn't want to jinx him.
Yadsky, right side now to pull it back out front. He'll set up the offense. Goes right side with it to Hartsock. Drives it toward the basket. Picks up his dribble and gives off out front to Rapp. Rapp goes to Bianski. Inside a minute now to go in the first quarter. Another steal, this time by Camden Yoder. Bounce pass inside to Minix. He gives it up to, not Springer. Shots up and good.
Owen Brills, who passed
Brill,
it off
yeah.
to.
That's
Brady hits the 3.
First 3 of the night for Brady Yoder. 27-10 now, Westview. 35 seconds to go first quarter. Ball stolen away by Brady. He'll take it up. Too long, and Brill with the tip back, no good. And Minix grabs it and puts it up and in.
I think our guys are having fun, the way it looks to me.
It sure does. 20 points now for Wiley Minix. Bianski in the corner, tries to get it inside. Grabbed by Hulsenbeck. He'll drive it to the basket, put it up, misses the shot, gets his own rebound. He's a big, tough guy. gets his rebound again and finally puts it up and in.
Kept working.
Brady at the buzzer just misses. So we played 8 minutes of basketball, and it's all Warriors so far. 29-12 over the Churubusco Eagles. We'll be back with more from Turtletown, USA, Churubusco right after this 1 minute timeout.
Dry Forest Wood Products in Shipshewana offers high-quality lumber drying with their vacuum kiln drying process. At Dry Forest, we believe in valuing the life of a tree by respecting its integrity and enjoying its natural beauty. Dry Forest Wood Products with over 40 years of lumber drying experience. Located at 4325 North, 675 West in Shipshewana. Call 260-768-7714.
And we're back at Churubusco High School where the Warriors are broken out of their huddle. Busco is just now breaking out of their huddle, and the Warriors with a 29-12 lead.
I think the only thing we're not leading in is rebounds. With Holson-Beck's 2 offensive boards there right towards the end of the first quarter, they moved ahead. They out-rebounded 7-6. Otherwise, we're leading in all categories.
Churubusco will inbound to begin the second quarter. With the ball. Now out front is Rapp. Rapp hands it off to Bianski. He goes right side with it to Schott, who's just entered the contest. Nick Schott, a 5'10 junior. Shots up and no good by Bianski. Still a battle for it, and put back is good by Hartsock. Hartsock, his first basket of the night. Springer left wide open to the basket, misses a shot on the reverse layup, and back comes Busco. From the corner is Hartsock, gets an air ball, grabbed by Bianski. Bianski shot off the right side by Holsenbeck is good, and he has his 6th point, 29-16. Minix with a 3, misses. It's off the back of the iron, the rebound's grabbed by Hartsock. Schott with the basketball now. Bounce passes it to Bianski. Bianski dishes it off left side to Hartsock. Now to Rapp. Bounce pass inside. Knocked away, and on the deflection, Hartsock picks it up, and now on the deflection, steal and a breakaway layup by Luke Helmuth. Luke, his 4th point tonight. 6.5 minutes to go, first half. Westview 31, Busco 16. Springer knocked away but couldn't get the steal. Hartsock chases it down.
Well, we've had several possessions where we've knocked it loose, and somehow they've all rattled into the Busco hands this quarter.
Holsenbeck works his way inside and draws the foul on
Minix, yeah.
Yeah, it's Minix.
That'll be the first foul called on Westview. Put Holsenbeck at the line, the first Eagle to make it to the free throw stripe yet this evening.
There'll be a 2-shot foul coming for Holsenbeck. Shots up off the back of the rim, no good. Jethro Hostetler and Brady Yoder back into the ball game. Camden Yoder and Wiley Minix will get a break.
Coming back in for the Eagles is Caden Ummel. Comes in with 2 fouls. And Bianski goes out. So for the first quarter, we shot 12 of 17 from the floor. 2 for 2 from the free throw stripe.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Holsenbeck,
that's like 71% or something.
Yeah, we'll take that. Holsenbeck hits 1 of 2 free throws. Brady Yoder to Luke Helmuth, takes it into the paint, puts it up, scores, and he's fouled.
Nice little floater in the middle of the lane, drops it in. The foul is going to be called on Shot.
Helmuth now with a half a dozen points on the evening. A chance to add to that with a successful free throw here. 33-17 Westview. Shots up, spins out, no good, but an offensive rebound by Jethro Hostetler to Brady in the corner right side, and he hits for a three. Second three of the night for Brady, and he's broken into double digits in the scoring department. 10 points now for Brady. Ball deflected again, but once again into the hands of Busco, and the basket will count as Rapp drove toward the basket and put it in.
Jethro picks up that foul. Yeah, it's somehow every time that ball gets knocked loose down here this quarter, it's just ending right back up in their hands.
It's like it has a magnet to their hands.
And Rapp did a nice job corralling it and going in strong for the bucket.
Chance for the three-pointer, can't get it. Jethro Hostetler pulls down a rebound. Back come the Warriors now, chance to extend their lead at 36-19. Springer, Brady Yoder. Brady dishes it off. Springer left open for three, and he hits. First three of the night, first points of the night for Wade Springer. 20-point lead.
6 threes already tonight. We had 7 against Bethany and 6 against Northridge, and we've already scored 6 here.
I think we're going to see a lot of threes this year. Driving toward the basket, another good drive by Rapp, and he puts it in. This time he wasn't fouled. Brady Yoder brings it down, gives to Helmuth. Backdoor pass to Jethro. He'll get it to Brady, who's left wide open, and he hits the jumper from just beyond the free throw line.
Could have taken the three. He just took one step in. I imagine that's probably a shot he's a little more comfortable with.
A little higher percentage.
Although he looks pretty comfortable outside the arc,
He
too.
sure does. 20-point lead again for Westview. 4:38 to go first half. Pass inside to Holzenbeck. Has it tapped away.
And again, it ends up
right into Cohey into the ball game. Wearing the pink shoes. And Hummel got hit in the face. Right in the eye, it looks like. So it's going to be an official's timeout here. He'll come to the bench. Looks like he lost his contact.
Wiley Minix checks in during the break of play. Owen Brill out. So we're back to our starting lineup. New man in the lineup for the Eagles, Aiden White, a 6-foot even junior.
And we saw him in the JV contest tonight. Hartsock inbounding. He'll get it into Bianski. Bianski tries to drive around Brady Yoder. Pass to the corner right side to Shot. Shot gets it out front to White. White takes it down to the baseline, almost has it stripped away by Springer. Deflected again, but right into the hands of Holzenbeck. He'll put it up, misses shot, and Wiley Minix pulls down the rebound. Wiley gets it to Helmuth. Back to Wiley for three. Good.
5 threes.
Holy moly, that guy's hot. 23 points tonight, is that right? Yeah, 23 for Minix, and we're not even through the first half. Shot up off the back of the iron by Bianski. Here come the Warriors again in transition. Jethro, once again, Minix. This time it's going to fall short, but Springer with the offensive rebound. They get it back to Brady Yoder. Brady into the hands of Wade Springer. Now Luke left open for three, and that one will clank off and no good, and the rebound comes down to Braden Bianski. With the ball is Aiden White. He tries to lob it into Holzenbeck. Knocked away and stolen by Jethro Hostetler. He's going to take it all the way to the basket. Reverse layup is good.
His first points of the night.
Timeout is called by Westview. 46-21, 2 minutes and 53 seconds to go first half. We'll be back right after this 30-second timeout.
Does your paint job need a refresh? Got too many dings and scratches? Let Height Auto Body take care of it for you. No matter the type of vehicle, motorcycle, trailer, or truck cab, Height Auto Body's experienced paint specialists will attend to every detail so you don't have to. We aim to be #1 in customer service, and your satisfaction is always guaranteed. We're located west of State Road 9 on US 20. Height Auto Body, a trusted name in the community for over 20 years.
Well, so we got 5, 6, 7, 8 threes already, and we got 3 minutes to go in the first half.
What's the record?
I didn't bring my record
Where's
book
our
with
book?
me. Yeah, where's our book? I'm thinking it's like 11?
Well, somebody has one at home.
No, for the
text
game.
us.
I'm thinking for an individual, yeah.
Or send us a message.
Yeah, text me 260-463-6505 if you get one of those books. Oh, somebody already texted me with it.
White. Oh, that
my son did.
They were thinking ahead. Oh, that makes sense. Shot from the corner is White on the pass from shot, and he hits a three. 46-24, Westview by 22. Wiley Minix with a hot hand for Westview in his first half at 23 points. Brady on the baseline, post up, puts it up off the glass and good.
Okay, so we've got here the most in a game. Derek Yoder had 8 versus Valparaiso in 2000, and Ryan Yoder, that would be girls coach Ryan Yoder, I think, had 8 versus Goshen in 02.
Brady on the steal, and he takes it all the way in for the layup. Brady now with 16.
And then most made in a game, we had 13 versus Bethany in the 99-2000 season, and also versus Garrett that same year. So
how many?
13 is the team record. Okay. Individual record is 8.
So right now we're sitting at 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Andrew Byler. Even before we asked for it, he shared that shot with me.
Busco, the inbound pass, gets it down low to Holzenbeck, puts it up, misses a shot, gets his own rebound, but this time he's fouled. It'll be a 2-shot foul coming. Good defense by the Warriors on the big guy inside. Minix picks up the foul, his second.
Yeah, Holzenbeck's 4th offensive board, but I think all his offensive boards have been on his own misses.
Yeah, he tries to get those putbacks. Swishes that one. Holzenbeck with one more coming his way. Westview right now has the Eagles doubled up at 50-25. Minute 41 to go, first half. Back into the ball game for Westview is Owen Brill. Coming to the bench is Wade Springer.
I think Holzenbeck can probably get a lot of points this year from the free throw line if he works hard inside.
Yeah, he does. Exactly right. 9 points now for Holzenbeck. Bounce pass wide open is Brill, and he puts it in. Are those his first two?
Yeah.
First 2 points this year for Owen Brill. 52-26, driving, putting it up. Good drive to the basket by Bianski, and Coach Pribble isn't very happy with the defense on that. Luke Helmuth with it in the corner right side, feeds inside to Brady. Brady fakes, puts it up, can't get it to go. And the rebound's snared by Andrew Rapp. He'll get it to Bianski. Inside a minute now to go in the first half. Westview in control. Shot by Aiden White from the corner right side is no good. Brady Yoder chases down the rebound. Quickly ahead to Owen Brill. He'll drive it toward the basket and be fouled by Aiden White.
4 boards for Brady tonight. He's our leading rebounder right now.
He's got that good leaping ability, and then, of course, the great court awareness and just a nose for the basketball.
Yeah. Yeah, and when he leaps, he goes up strong.
Oh,
I mean, if he gets his finger on the ball, you can sort of figure he's going to get it.
That's true. Brill misses his first. He'll get one more.
Actually, I think that bucket a little bit ago by Owen Brill were his first varsity points.
Yeah, I wasn't sure whether he scored last year, but yeah, you're right. 3 points now tonight for Brill as he hits 1 of 2 from the free throw line.
He did not score last year.
Not at all. Okay.
He appeared in a couple games, but he did not score.
35 seconds to go first half. Ball goes off the fingertips of Hulsenbeck and out of bounds on the attempted pass down low.
And that's the 10th turnover by the Eagles in the game. I have 0 for Westview at this point.
They have played pretty flawless basketball, I'd say, to this point. Maybe a couple of defensive lapses, but other than that, they've looked pretty good tonight. Westview will go for the last shot here. 20 seconds to go first half. JV was defeated earlier tonight, 63-44 by Busco.
Busco switched to a man-to-man.
Brady drives, gives off to Brill for 3, and it won't go. Tipped around, still loose on the floor, picked up, and a quick shot off the glass is good by Luke Elmo. He rushed it, but got the glass and banked it right in.
Everything falls.
It does. So we've reached halftime here at Churubusco High School, where the Westview Warriors have dominated so far, 55-28, as they go to their locker room with the big lead over Churubusco. We'll take a 2-minute break, and Dan will be back with the halftime scoring and stats right after this.
Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
Remodeling in the near future? Dale Fry at Dale's Dependable Handyman Service is the right man for the job. Get a new look for your bathroom, kitchen, garage, attic, or anywhere else in your house. Dale is fully trained, licensed, and insured. No subcontractors, just Dale and his son, Owen, will do the job. Call 260-463-3970 or visit dalesdependablehandyman.com.
Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana invites you to visit their expanded showroom filled with a complete line of solid hardwood custom-made furniture for your entire home. You'll also find a wide selection of recliners, couches, chairs, and many more home furnishings to suit anyone's taste. Weaver Furniture, located just south of US Highway 20 on County Road 75 North. Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana, family owned and operated since 1989.
Are you looking for unlimited high-speed internet? With no contract and no credit check. No matter where you live, it's available. Bringing America together. J&R Solutions, Internet Service Provider. Call them at 574-349-7673.
Tonight's halftime show is brought to you by Pizza Depot in Millersburg, featuring a chili dog pizza special during the month of December. Taking a look at halftime scoring right now, Westview. Man, this is a fast-paced game. It's been a lot of fun to watch. Wiley Minix went nuts in the first quarter, slowed down a little bit in the second quarter, but Westview off to a 55-28 lead. I'm not sure when the last time is we scored 55 points in the first half. We had 29 in the first quarter, another 26 in the second quarter. So 2 quarters in a row scoring more than 25 points. And the Eagles have scored 12 and 16 respectively. Taking a look at individual scoring, Aiden White came in off the bench for the Busco Eagles, hit a 3. He's 1 for 2 from outside the arc. 3 points, 2 points for Ethan Hartsock, one of the starters. 5 points each for Caden Ummel and Braden Bianski, the 2 guards for the Eagles. 4 points for Andrew Rapp, one of the starting forwards. Had a couple drives to the bucket. And then their big guy, Gavin Hulsenbeck, 6'4 junior, has 9 points and 5 rebounds, 4 of those offensive. And as I mentioned earlier, I believe all 4 of those were he was getting his own misses back. But still doing a heck of a job battling away inside there. Westview, 3 points apiece from Owen Brill and Brett Springer. Okay, I put that on the wrong place. Wade Springer. I saw the Springer. I put it in the wrong place. Brett Springer did not play. So instead, Wade Springer, Owen Brill each hit a 3. Each have 3 points. Owen Brill's points where he had hit a regular bucket, and then it was 1 of 2 from the stripe. And those are his first varsity career points at Westview. So a great way to start in there. Jethro Hostetler hit a bucket. He has 2 points. 8 points so far for Luke Helmuth, and 16 for Brady Yoder, so he's almost up to his average. And we still got the second half to go, and that includes 2 threes, and the rest of his points coming from inside the arc. So Brady having a heck of a night. But as I mentioned, Wiley Minix had 20 points in the first quarter. He missed 1 shot. He was 4 of 5 from 3-point range and 3 for 3 from 2-point range, and 2 for 2 from 1-point range. So hit almost all his threes, all his frees, and a number of twos. So 23 points. We had talked a little bit about the fact that we, looking at the school record, the most any players had. 2 players at Westview have scored 8 threes in a game. Wiley Minix so far has hit 5 tonight already. That would be pretty awesome if he could hit 4 more. We'll see. And as a team, the most we've scored, what did I say, was it 13?
Yeah.
13, and so we are 8 of 13 right now from 3-point range. So we're over halfway there too. So a lot of fun to watch tonight. Looking at shooting overall, we're 15 of 21 inside the arc. So that would be about 60%, and like I said, 8 of 13 from behind the 3-point line. 8 of 12 would be 67%, so probably about 63%. But 23 of 34 overall, still shooting at almost 65% from the field. The Eagles are 3 of 5, so they're shooting 60% from 3-point range, and 8 of 17, just a tick under 50% inside the arc. They're 11 of 22 overall, so they're shooting 50% from the field. And they've scored 28 points. In a lot of games, 28 points would have you right in the game.
That's right.
But not tonight the way Westview's playing. But just looking at that, they've taken 22 shots. We've taken 34. And a lot of that can be attributed to the fact that Westview has a 10-0 turnover advantage. I'm thinking I must have missed one, but I don't remember any.
I think you might be right there.
I don't know. 3 fouls called on Westview. Wiley Minix has 2. Jethro has 1. 4 called on the Eagles. One of their starting guards, Ummel, has 2. Nick Schott came in off the bench. He has 1. Aiden White came in off the bench. He has 1. So not a lot of fouls called. Rebounding, we pulled down 3 offensive and 3 defensive boards each quarter. So it's 6 and 6. We have 12 rebounds. The Eagles also have 12 rebounds, 8 defensive, 5 offensive, and all but one of those 5 offensive boards by 6'4" big man Gavin Hulsenbeck.
So, tremendous first half. Yeah. This is one of the best first halves I can remember of broadcasting.
Yeah.
It was hard for me to even keep up sometimes.
Well, I was having a little trouble trying to keep the stats, and I'm guessing I missed some rebounds.
Well,
because
I can understand that.
By the time I get the 2 or 3 rebounds and putbacks, and they're down at the other end scoring. So.
Yeah, we had more fast breaks than I've seen for a long time.
But I'll tell you what, Jerry, that makes it a whole lot of fun to watch.
It sure does.
And I would encourage folks, come out and support these guys. My gosh, what a fun team to watch this year. They are running, and they are not necessarily gunning, but they're getting shots. They're just doing a heck of a job. And one thing I was going to look at, I think, I guess Camden didn't take any shots, but and Jethro didn't try any threes, but all the other guys at least attempted a 3, and had 4 guys that hit threes, I think. No, I guess it's only 3, but we know, Helmuth can hit threes too. He didn't hit any, and Camden can hit threes. He obviously, he's 3 of 4 for the year from 3-point range, so.
Yeah, and our first game against Bethany is when he scored all of those, and he looked pretty comfortable when he shot. So, yeah, he's very capable. So we could break that record, or at least tie it.
Yeah, I'm hoping so. We'll see what happens.
The only thing is, with this big of a lead, Coach Pribble's probably going to be substituting a lot and getting some guys rest. I mean, you got a big game coming up this next Thursday down at Northwood. That will be a challenge.
Well, yeah, you were talking on the way down. What did you say that the coaches' polls got him at?
Number 7.
And that's overall, not by class.
Yeah.
The coaches' poll puts the
double check.
Early season Northwood coaches. The coaches' poll has Northwood at number 7.
Yeah,
they're
2-0. I didn't see who they defeated, but yeah, I've got it in here. I think. Maybe I didn't print it out, but.
So again, just wanted to remind you that tonight's halftime show was brought to you by Pizza Depot in downtown Millersburg. Every month they have a pizza special, and the December special is a chili dog pizza.
Thanks, Dan. And I did print out the two-ways rankings. These aren't coaches. This is AP rankings. In two-way, I think there's 3 Northeast Corner Conference teams in the top 20.
So would that be Eastside, Central Noble, and us, or who?
No, it's actually Prairie Heights.
Prairie Heights
is ranked number 19. They're 2-0. Of course, that might be partially because of their big win over Concord, who's a 4A
4A school. But they, again, the last couple of years they've really struggled. Seems like Concord's one of those schools they either blow us out or we blow them out. I think the school record for the largest margin of victory or loss are both against Concord.
Probably went back when Sean Kemp played. Brady Yoder takes it to the hole, puts it up, misses a shot. Holzenbeck lost track of it, went out of bounds, last touch by Westview. So it'll be Churubusco basketball, and Holzenbeck will stay behind and inbound for Busco. 55-28 as we begin the second half.
And once again, we managed to poke that rebound loose, but it went out of bounds.
And that somehow, have covered up. I couldn't find my glasses. With the ball is Bianski, being hawked there by Springer. Bounce pass down low on the post to Holzenbeck. He'll put it up, misses shot, and he's fouled. Once again, Dan, and another couple rebounds for Holzenbeck.
2 shots, 1 rebound, but
right.
And the shot was pretty wild. It went way up and over, but he tracked it down. So he'll be back at the line. He's 3 of 4 from the stripe right now for the Eagles.
9 points total for the junior. And he misses the first free throw. He has another one coming his way. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, so far this year, Westview's averaged 61 points a game. Of course, they've scored 61 points in every game so far.
That's true.
And we're sitting at 55 just starting the second half.
And that's what we're averaging giving up. So I think that might change after tonight. Holzenbeck hits his free throw. And what I mean by that, it should go down a little bit.
And Minix just drained another 3.
Starts off where he left off in the first half. The 6th 3 of the night for Wade Springer.
Minix.
Or Minix, I mean. Driving is Brady Yoder, and he puts it up off the glass and good on the steal and
just ripped that right out of Bianski's hands.
60-29 now. Springer is what? How many away from the record now?
Minix is 2.
Or Minix, I mean.
2 from tying.
Holzenbeck gets it underneath, puts it up and in. He has 12 now. 60-31. Helmuth goes right side to Jethro Hostetler. He'll give it to Springer. Now down low, Brady, fall-away jumper off the baseline. Left side is no good, and it's brought down by Andrew Rapp on the rebound. With the ball, Ummel throws it away. Jethro Hostetler chases it down. Good unselfish play as he underhands it to Brady as he goes in for the left-handed layup.
Brady with 20 points now.
Most of his coming from the field, 14 points on two regular, or
on regular
7
twos, yeah.
regular field goals, yeah. Go along with the pair of threes. Shot inside is no good, but we have a whistle and a foul on Jethro underneath.
Well, Brady came through there too. I'm not sure who he called it on. He's going to call it on Brady.
Oh, okay.
He cut through from the other side and got a hold of Holzenbeck's arm as he went up for the shot, so he'll be shooting a couple. So last year for the season, Wiley Minix had 39 threes, and Brady Yoder had 40.
Wow, they were close.
Yeah.
Holzenbeck hits his free throw. Hit, what, 5 out of 7 now from the free throw line?
That's correct. And I don't know the 7th percentage offhand, but the 8th I do, so that's 62.5%, and we just gave up an offensive board.
And we gave up another one. Yeah. Holzenbeck puts it up, misses, and another rebound. Caden Hummel this time. Long three is no good by Rapp. This time we pull down the rebound. Pass ahead to Minix. Minix fakes, puts it up, misses a shot. Looked like the defense was good on that. Now he gets it back, and up goes Wiley Minix with the shot, and it's good. 28 now for Wiley Minix. Well, this definitely is high point game. No doubt.
It is. And just another turnover. I think that's the first travel they've had. Most of the turnovers have been where we've either picked off passes or ripped them out of their hands. So Wiley Minix is high before, well, let's see. Last year his high was 12 points, but I think he scored 15 and 12, I think, so far this year.
Jethro with a shot, no good. Chased down by Minix. Minix gets it to Helmuth in the corner left side, right back to Minix. To Brady. Hosteller back to Brady, now Helmuth. Helmuth takes it to the free throw line. He'll put it up, no good. Spins out, Wiley Minix fakes, puts it up. Won't go, but he'll get a couple of free throws.
It's going to be called on Holzenbeck. So, yeah, so I think 15 was Minix's high. That was against Bethany. And so right now he's sitting at 28.
He's pretty much crushed that. In fact, he's probably going to double it very soon, maybe.
If he makes his next free throw, he will do it right then and there. 65-32. Camden Yoder back in.
Wade Springer comes out. Wiley Minix, a 6'1 junior, is having the game of his life tonight. 30 points now for Wiley. (66-32). 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. Backdoor pass to White, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Westview basketball on the turnover.
And 14 turnovers now.
Brady Yoder. Luke Helmuth drives. And a stop and go, and he is fouled as he enters the lane.
Classy move there. Holzenbeck helped pull him up.
Hummel picks up the foul.
Not sure what the confusion is.
I don't know whether they didn't know who the foul was on, or
well, they've on the board they've still got Holzenbeck. Who did you say they called it on? Hummel?
Yeah, 4. Caden Hummel.
That's his third.
Yoder backs it out. Brady, that is. He'll give it to Camden now from Minix. Ball stripped away. Still loose on the floor. And it's going to be Westview ball as it went off the.
No, sorry. Westview's first turnover.
Busco's ball.
I guess we talked about it too much.
That's right. Hayden White And we have an offensive foul that's going to be called on Busco.
Yeah, Hulsenbeck stuck his knee out there as Brady tried to get through the screen. So he picks up 2 fouls, both here in this quarter. That's not what they need. He's their leading scorer. Got 11 of their 32 points.
Westview with the ball with a big lead. Helmuth bounce pass to Minix. Minix had the shot, didn't take it. He'll give it to Brady. Brady takes it, misses. And the rebound comes down to Gavin Hulsenbeck. They'll get it to Ummel. Ummel drives it toward the basket, puts up the floater, no good. Hulsenbeck with the offensive rebound, can't get it to go on the layup. And Brady Yoder yanks down the rebound. He'll get it to Minix. Minix down the lane, gives off to Camden Yoder, now to Helmuth. Back to Minix. He'll feed Brady cutting into the lane. He'll put it up and can't get it. Can't get the roll. And the rebound is pulled down by Aiden White. White drives on Brady. Fall away jumper is good. 5 for the junior. Minix gets it left side. Brady drives the baseline all the way to the basket, and then Hulsenbeck was right there. Partially blocked it. Mason Jacks with the ball. He'll give it out front to Aiden White. 2:20 to go, third quarter. Shot from the corner spins out on the attempted 3 by Schott. Now Minix, he's going to take it the length of the court, put it up off the glass and got it. 32 now for Wiley Minix. Once again, Westview has Busco doubled up at 68-34. Aiden White with the ball. Another three-pointer, and it's good, and that's going to count, and he might be hurt. He was fouled.
That's Brady's second foul. But White, another step back. He did that earlier with a 2, or just one of the last times down the floor. So.
And Brady accidentally stepped on his foot in the process, and yeah.
Oh, so I was looking away, but our engineer is saying that Brady's feet were actually down first, but he came down on Brady's foot. You got to give him room to come down.
Right, that's where he rolled it. Can't complete the three-point play. And Westview with the rebound. 1:50 to go, third quarter. Helmuth out front to Minix. Minix looks down low, gives off to Jethro now in the left wing. Bounce pass inside. Good feed to Helmuth, but he has it deflected out of bounds. It'll stay in the hands of Westview as they'll inbound underneath their own basket off to the right. Luke Helmuth will trigger it in for the Warriors. He'll lob it in to Camden. Minix now to Helmuth from Camden. Jethro Hostetler. Good ball movement by Westview. Luke drives it, puts it up on the floater, and got it to go.
Double digits for Luke now.
Well, we're back to having 3 guys in double figures so far. Meeting the pass in there to Andrew Rapp was Luke Helmuth, and he grabbed the ball and tied him up.
He saw that coming and was waiting for Rapp to turn into him and just did a nice job tying it up.
Inbounding will be Bianski. Still looking. He'll get it out front to Aiden White.
It seemed like a pretty long 5 seconds, but
Camden Yoder steps in and steals it in the lane on the attempted pass. Wiley Minix will bring it down. Bounce pass down low. Now outside, Helmuth's three-pointer, no good. Fast break in progress by Churubusco. Bianski takes it all the way. Good spin move underneath to put it in. 70-39. 43 seconds to go in the third quarter. Helmuth.
Scoring definitely tapered off a little for us this quarter. We only scored 15, I think.
Well, we're not pushing it as much. Of course, right now we're taking the time off the clock with just 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. Helmuth pulls it in, looks, goes right side of Minix. Back to Helmuth. Drives, gives it off to Jethro Hostetler. He'll pop it inside the lane, and he got it. Second regular field goal of the night for Jethro, and that'll bring an end to the third quarter of play here. Our score after 3, Westview 72, Churubusco 39. We'll be back with the fourth and final quarter tonight right after this 60-second timeout.
Tiffany's Restaurant on East Lakes. All you can eat fish twice a week. Scrumptious buffets featuring our fried chicken. And then finish it off with a slice of fresh baked pie. Eat in our large dining room or carry out at 260-593-2988. And now offering delivery within 10 miles of Topeka.
We're back at Churubusco High School, ready to resume action after the third quarter came to an end to begin our fourth quarter. 72-39 Westview. Westview will be back in action at Northwood next Thursday. Churubusco hosts Columbia City next Tuesday. Westview with the ball to begin the fourth quarter. Jethro Hostetler gets it to Helmuth. Minix downloaded Jethro, gets it out of trouble to Helmuth. He drives and gives it to Minix. Dan, I think Minix would have taken those shots had we not had the huge lead because he's being left open around the arc area. Good feed by Helmuth on the no-look pass inside to Jethro.
6 for Jethro now. Micah Miller getting set to check in tonight.
Oh, a big rejection by Helmuth. Yeah, here comes our
Owen Brill and Micah Miller check in. Wade Springer and Hostetler out.
Busco will inbound. Ball tipped out of bounds by Minix. Rapp looking to inbound again. He gets it into Holzenbeck. Rapp gives it to Bianski. He'll drive, puts it up, and got it. Bianski, a sophomore, but really good at penetrating that lane.
Plays with a lot of confidence.
Sure does. Minix goes right side to Camden Yoder, down low on the baseline to Helmuth. Tried to post up down there, can't get the shot to go. And a rebound pass comes up the shot. Now to Jax. Back to shot. Turnaround jumper is blocked, but a foul on Luke.
Oh, Luke picks up his first. And that's the fourth on Westview for the half.
That'll be a two-shot foul for Nick Schott, a 5'10 junior for Busco.
Shot yet to score.
Nope. I don't have him for any. Yep. Now he does. Free throw is good. Coming back into the ball game, Ethan Hartsock for Churubusco. Coming to the bench will be Gavin Holzenbeck. So Westview with Minix, also Owen Brill. Shot again is good by Schott as he hits both free throws. Micah Miller in the contest for Westview. Camden Yoder, Luke Helmuth. Minix drives it down to the baseline. Wide open underneath. Shots up and good by Micah Miller, and he gets his first 2 varsity points of his career. 76-43 now Westview. With the ball, Bianski. Looks right side, goes that direction with a pass to Schott. Nick shot feeds left side of Hartsock, and he's fouled as Micah Miller came out on the defense and picks up the foul.
Wade Springer coming in for Minix.
Minix will get a good hand. Outstanding contest for Minix.
32 points.
An amazing game for Wiley, a game he won't forget. Bianski gives it to Hartsock. Hartsock feeds inside to Rapp. Rapp fall away jumper off the baseline, no good. And the rebound's yanked down by Luke Helmuth. 76-43, Westview with a commanding lead. 4:45 to go in this ball game. Right side, Micah Miller bounce passes it down low on the baseline to Helmuth. Pulls it back outside to Owen Brill. Brill drives the lane, tries to dish it off to Springer. And it's knocked away and stolen by Busco.
Just doubled our turnovers for the game. 2 turnovers for
yeah.
Westview.
Bianski out front, Springer on him. Good defense by Wade. Pass inside, coming across the lane was Rapp, and he puts it in on the reverse layup.
The scoring is definitely tapered off. Looks like we're not necessarily looking to score as much, although that was a nice hard drive by Luke.
Luke got it in the face. He earned that foul.
It's going to be on Hartsock.
Earned the free throws.
So Luke had missed the free throw after a made shot earlier when he was fouled. That is only other attempt from the line tonight. Makes up for it here.
11 now for Luke tonight. He had 8 in the first half. 3:54 to go, fourth quarter. Westview well on their way to their second win of the season in 3 outings. Shots off the front of the iron by Luke, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westview. It'll be Busco ball. Bianski across the timeline. Looks left, goes right. Wade putting some pressure on him, and he steals the basketball. He'll get it to Helmuth. Luke crosses the 10-second stripe. Takes it left side to Brill, back to Luke for 3. And it's going to be no good. Rebound pulled down by Josh Cohey. Ball tipped, and I thought it was last touch by Busco. It isn't. It'll stay in the hands of Busco, and Mason Jacks with the basketball, or comes back into the ball game, I should say. Coming out of the game is Andrew Rapp. Inbounding is Ethan Hartsock for Busco. Ball tipped, and coming up with the ball off the tip is Camden Yoder. He'll go to Springer, now to Brill. Back to Camden Yoder to Springer, right side to Brill. He'll hand out to Micah Miller, back to Camden. Anticipation that time by Jacks. He'll take it down, but Luke Helmuth, good recovery there. Take it down, good defense to slap the ball out of bounds before Jacks could get the rebound up, or the layup. What are those terms?
And we've got Brett Springer checking in now, freshman, younger brother to Wade Springer. Oh, they're both out on the floor right now.
That's pretty cool. And Brett, it's so funny, he looks like a miniature version of...
Yeah, just a couple inches shorter.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he looks just like
same
an
haircut,
awful lot like
same
Wade.
facial features. Yeah. Mason Jacks gets it to Bianski at the free throw line. He'll put it up, and I got it.
And
11 now for
gets
Bianski.
2 points takedown.
77-47. 30-point lead for Westview. 3 for Brill is good. Owen Brill, his first three-pointer of his varsity career. So he's got a free throw, a regular field goal, and a three-point field goal. Let's go. Fall-away jumper's good by Rapp, his 8th point tonight. And we have more of the JV players coming in. Kristen Noward, 6'1 junior, comes in, number 35. Also into the ball game is Mylan Miller, a 5'10 freshman.
Well, I'm missing some points. I'm not sure how they got up to 49 for them.
Eli Atra, also in the ball game for the Warriors. Well, we'll catch it up. I'll see what I have.
I missed him in the third quarter.
Camden Yoder gets it to Brett Springer.
I think I just missed putting him up on my tally sheet at the top.
Atra drives it into the lane and finds trouble there, so he gets it out.
So these JV players are probably enjoying this a whole lot better than the spanking they got earlier.
Yeah, that's right. Good point.
Another turnover in the. Oh, there's a mercy rule.
Well, that's right.
Is it
the clock's running.
25 points?
Yeah, I believe so. I'd have to look it up, though, for sure, but I think it's 25.
Yeah, we had some of those at the beginning of the season last year, but I forgot about that.
Yeah, I did, too. Totally slipped my mind. We're down to 20 seconds already because that clock just is on the run. Rapp drives, goes out of bounds.
And I don't think he realizes time's running away while he's taking the ball out.
Busco gets it in a hurry. With the ball is Braden Bianski. He'll put it up and got it. And that'll do it for tonight's ball game as the Westview Warriors pick up their second victory of the year in this their third game as they defeat the Churubusco Eagles by a final score of 80-51. We'll be back and wrap things up here from Busco right after this 2-minute timeout.
Home improvement supplies for your home, RV, or manufactured home don't have to cost an arm and a leg. Here's a secret the big box stores don't want you to know. Emma Warehouse has the products you need at below retail prices, including windows, doors, trim, furnaces, flooring, hardware, paint, and more. Emma Warehouse is located 6 miles west of LaGrange in downtown Emma. Call 260-593-2769 for more information.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 rated reliability of Kubota compact tractors so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut. And Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 84 months and save up to $1,400.
Remodeling in the near future? Dale Fry at Dale's Dependable Handyman Service is the right man for the job. Get a new look for your bathroom, kitchen, garage, attic, or anywhere else in your house. Dale is fully trained, licensed, and insured. No subcontractors, just Dale and his son, Owen, will do the job. Call 260-463-3970 or visit dalesdependablehandyman.com.
Does your paint job need a refresh? Got too many dings and scratches? Let Height Auto Body take care of it for you. No matter the type of vehicle, motorcycle, trailer, or truck cab, Height Auto Body's experienced paint specialists will attend to every detail so you don't have to. We aim to be #1 in customer service, and your satisfaction is always guaranteed. We're located west of State Road 9 on US 20. Height Auto Body, a trusted name in the community for over 20 years.
Back at Churubusco High School, Turtletown, USA, Westview with a pretty convincing 80-51 win. We actually thought it was going to be maybe a bit more than that, seeing as how Westview scored 29 in the first quarter, 26 in the second, had 55 points at halftime, including 16 from Brady Yoder and 23 by Wiley Minix. However, in the fourth quarter, we did move some of the other guys in. Some of the JV guys got some playing time. And we did slow it down a bit in the third quarter as well. So after the 29-26, we only scored 17 and then, 8 points in the fourth quarter. So definitely slowed things down a bit, maybe 9 points. Anyway, looking at individual scoring, first for the Eagles from Churubusco, 2 points tonight from Nick Schott off the bench. He had 2 free throws. 2 points also for Ethan Hartsock, one of the starters. Hit a regular field goal. 5 points this evening for Caden Ummel, one of their starters. 8 points each for Andrew Rapp, starting forward, and Aiden White, who came in off the bench. And 13 points each for Braden Bianski. Braden's only a sophomore, their point guard. Played with a lot of confidence out there tonight. And then Hulsenbeck, their 6'4" big guy in the middle, had 13 points. He did not score in the fourth quarter, so he had 13 in the first 3. Westview tonight, 2 points for Micah Miller, his first 2 varsity points. Owen Brill with 3 points tonight. Owen Brill with 6 points tonight, his first varsity points. So congratulations to both those young gentlemen. Jethro Hostetler had 6 points tonight. 3 points for Wade Springer. He was 1 of 2 from 3-point range. And let's see, 11 points for Luke Helmuth. And 20 points for Brady Yoder. So it looked like he was going to be was going to easily reach his average, but he only scored 4 points in the second half total. And 32 points for Wiley Minix. His personal best, I believe, was 15 prior to that outburst, but he had 20 points in the first quarter alone. So one heck of a first quarter for Wiley Minix tonight. Overall, I show that tonight we were 10 of 19 from 3-point range. So shot a little over 50%, and I think we could have easily taken some more there at the end. And man, we needed 3 or 4 more to get that record.
Right, yeah.
We were certainly on pace for it. We had 8 threes in the first half, 5 in the first quarter alone. Of course, 4 of those were Wiley Minix. And again, we talked about the individual record being 8 for a game. Wiley Minix had 5 at halftime and added another one in the third quarter. So we thought he might have a shot at it, but he didn't try anymore after he hit his 6th three. Overall, one of the biggest things in the game tonight was the turnovers. So Westview had 4, but 3 of those came in the fourth quarter once we started putting subs in, and so only had one turnover in the third quarter, and I might have missed one somewhere because there was an awful lot of action happening. But I show us with a 4-18 advantage in rebounding. So yeah, overall, just Westview had one heck of a game, one heck of a first half, and especially first quarter. So
very
that was
dominating.
A lot of fun to watch.
From that first quarter on, I mean, of course, the way we started, I mean, it was pretty much over at the end of the first quarter. What was it, 29-12?
29-12. We're up by 17, and yeah.
So a great start, and the kids gained confidence as the game went on. Then we did slow it down a little bit as far as shooting was concerned that second half. And, if it would have been a close ball game and we would have had that those three-pointers, we could have set the record or at least tied it.
I think so, yeah.
But it wasn't that close of a ball game.
Yeah, so, yeah, after scoring 29 and 26 in the first 2 quarters, we only scored 25 in the whole second half. So
that's right, 17 in the third and 12 in the fourth quarter.
Well, so Northwood coming up this coming Thursday night. We encourage you to come on out and cheer the guys on. I have a feeling they're going to need some cheering. It's probably going to be a tough game. It's probably going to be the toughest test yet this year. But come cheer them on. They're a lot of fun to watch. So tonight's game sponsor is Weaver Furniture Sales with 2 locations in Shipshewana, south of US 20 on County Road 75 North, and in the Davis Mercantile on Main Street in downtown Shipshewana. Our pregame sponsor, J&R Solutions, providing unlimited high-speed internet no matter where you live. Our halftime sponsor, Pizza Depot on Jefferson Street in Millersburg. This evening's game was also brought to you by Dale's Dependable Handyman Service, by Tiffany's Restaurant, Stutzman Power Equipment, by Height Auto Body, also by Freedom Finish Works and Dry Forest Wood Products, by LaGwana, your local creative services provider, by Animal Care Clinic of Topeka, by Avail Portable Toilet and Sink Rentals, by Jerry's Standard Service, the Topeka Pharmacy, and also the Van Buren Hotel, by Emma Warehouse, and by Ben's Pretzels. Tonight's game was a presentation of LaGwana Media and the IHSAA Champions Network. For our cameraman tonight, Justin Stewart. Our engineer, as always, Jeremy Anderson. Play-by-play by Jerry Hostetler. This is Dan Byler.